right, Shalom. First and foremost, what we're going to do is go ahead and face the east. We're going to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, to the Bayash Dabadad, the house of David. This is Men of Valor, Las Vegas camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, you are the true children of Israel that the Bible speaks of. Salvation belongeth unto you and you alone. All right, nobody, no other nation has a shot at salvation but the children of Israel. All right, and first and foremost, the elect of the children of Israel. All right, the 144,000 elect men, then the multitude of the men, women, and children who believe upon the testimony of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, no other way, no shape, no form may you receive salvation unless your bloodline goes back to an Israelite, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, or Seminole Indian, as well as the speckled bird whose father's line goes back. All right, and of being predestinated and chosen of the elect number. All right, of the 1/3. All right, that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has ordained for salvation. Of the elect. Yeah. Slakia. All right. Now, hey, we're going to go ahead and get into these scripts. Lord willing, be edifying, uplifting unto the body.
It's Hosea 1 and 2. The beginning of the word of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai by Hosea. And Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai said to Hosea, go take unto thee a wife of whoredoms and children of whoredoms, for the land hath committed great whoredom, departing from Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai.
Right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians have committed great whoredom. All right, hey, turning their way from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, the whole nation. It wasn't just one in the nation; it was the whole nation that had turned against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and it was done for a purpose and a reason. All right, so Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai could teach us both sides, so that we could be judges. All right, and live after His order and His order alone. All right, having that just balance, knowing what it is and knowing what evil is, what wickedness is. All right, but also to obtain and strive for righteousness. All right, and then ultimately wanting to abide in righteousness. All right, because Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai said, be ye perfect as I am perfect. All right, to be in perfection, to do things the correct way, and to call out a disobedience, disrespect, and unjust balance. All right, this is what Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has set His nation up for. All right, starting with the Israelite man, starting with Yahweh Shai himself. All right, given the order by Yahweh, being His only begotten Son, then the men of the nation of Israel. All right, under Yahweh Shai, King David. All right, and then the rest of the men that follow under him. All right. You got it, unless you got to pray.
I got to pray.
Yeah.
This is Hosea 1 and 2 in the NLT says, when Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai first began speaking to Israel through Hosea, He said to him, go marry a prostitute, so that some of your children will become conceived in prostitution. This will illustrate how Israel has acted like a prostitute by turning against Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai and worshiping other gods.
Right, we act like we had no care. We act like we had no desire for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to be one's lover, but to be everybody's lover. All right, you just pay us the right price and we'll go ahead and do whatever it is that you want. All right, we mess with everybody, and essentially that's how filthy Israel has been, messing with everybody. All right, any and everyone. All right, any false idol, any perverted doctrine. All right, Israel was out to get it. All right, and now Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is using this situation as a similitude for you to understand. All right, this actually happened, but this is a parable. All right. You got it.
Yeah. It says, Hosea 1 and 3 says, so he went to take Gomer, the daughter of Daldalam, which conceived and bare him a son. And Yahweh Shem Yahshua said unto him, call his name, was that Jezreel? Jezreel, the water. For yet a little while, and I will avenge the blood of Jezreel upon the house of Jehu, and will cause to seize the kingdom of the house of Israel.
Right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai likened the nation unto a filthy woman, but he said he would redeem her. All right. And matter of fact, can you go in the blue letter and get the name Jezreel and the mother?
Jezreel.
What was that other one?
And the house of
Gomer.
Gomer. Gomer. Gomer.
Oh, Gomorrah.
Joshua 15 and 56.
Jezreel. This Hosea.
1 and 4.
Okay, I got you. So I killed. This is Hosea.
Speak up a little bit.
Yeah, I got you. Hosea 1 and 4. All right, Jezreel in the blue letter, it says, Jezreel means God sows, a descendant of the father of, or founder of Etam of Judah, first son of Hosea the prophet. And it's Strong's definition, meaning God will sow. Jezreel in the name of two places in Palestine and of two Israelites.
All right. I think there's a little bit more on that. I thought it was another.
It says it's also a city in the Negev of Judah and a city in Issachar on the northwest spur of Mount Gilboa. So in Jezreel means to go into the root. It's Zara, to sow, to scatter seed, to sow, producing.
Right, to sow, to scatter seed, producing. All right, so Yahweh Shem Yahushai sowed Israel, all right, and then scattered Israel abroad, all right? And go ahead, sorry, I know there's more.
What was that first definition that you read in the?
It said Jezreel means God sows.
God sows.
Yep.
Yeah.
How many more?
Yeah.
That's the bringing back, you know, reconciliation of the nation of Israel.
Yeah, there's more in the etymology though. One of
Yeah,
yeah.
there's two root etymologies. It says here to sow, to scatter, to seed.
And then read the Hebrew word first. Or,
It's the
or
Hebrew.
give the the Strong's number. And, yeah.
Okay, the Hebrew Strong's is
It's alright if you don't know how to pronounce it.
it's Hebrew 2232 Zara,
Yeah.
meaning to sow, scatter seed, producing, yielding seed, to be sown, to become pregnant or made pregnant, or to be sown. And also, and another one in the Hebrew 410 El, it means God or godlike one, mighty men, God, the one true power, mighty things in nature, strength or power. But we were looking for the sow.
Right.
Yeah,
So Yahweh Shem Yahushai is bringing back the nation of Israel, all right? Because he had already predestinated and chosen Israel, all right? Even though Israel was meant to go off, it was for a reason and for a purpose, all right? And being that Yahweh Shem Yahushai said, hey, go, because he knew he knew we would go off, all right? He said, yet he would bring us back and sow us again, bring us back unto him.
Yeah. And that's going back into that God-like power.
God.
All right. Through the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he's bringing us back, raised us from the dead, those dry bones in the valley, all right, to the prophecy of, speaking on the prophecy of Ezekiel, all right, from a dead-like state with no spirit in them,
Yeah.
all right, wandering, doing abominable acts, you know, completely astray from the Most High, all right, back to his people. And as it says in the book of Psalms, you know, ye are, know that ye are children of God, that ye are gods,
Yep.
all right? And that word God means powers, you know? And that's what comes when our nation follows after the righteous ways and seeks after, you know, righteousness. That power will be reinstilled in us. It's already instilled because His word, you know, the power of prophecy, all right, uproots, you know, throws down kingdoms, and that's what we're in the midst of right now. We're in the midst of Babylon the Great being torn down, you know, systematically, and it's all through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. But it's that spirit, all right, the Rakak Kodash, that Holy Spirit that's been, you know, breaking this place down since, you know, you know, since Elder High Priest Abba Bivens, you know, brought out this truth, you know, the fullness of the truth, and then refined through our apostles at GMS. You know, that has been since really when Abba Bivens came. That's when America's been, you know, started circling the drain.
God.
All right, that was they downfall. Now this place is getting so bad. Hey, wait till if this thing goes through November 1st. See how outrageous it's about to get.
Oh yeah.
Right.
The economy is gonna get, you know, effed up because all that food stamp money, hey, it's gonna close down all these little grocery shops.
Right. It's a trickle down. It's a chain effect.
It's gonna hurt.
Domino effect.
It's gonna hurt Walmart and these other, you know, Albertsons and that shit too. But it's gonna definitely shut down, you know, these mom and pop little bodegas, especially on the East Coast. You'll have those bodegas.
Right.
Who be running that? You know, Jake. That be all you know, mostly the Latin tribes. I know, you know, Moab and Elam got shit too.
Hey, they just returning back home.
But that shit's all about to get shut down if this continues longer. And hey, guess what? Trump don't give a fuck, bro.
Right. They said if it goes, they said anywhere from 45 to 60 days guaranteed, everything will be affected, just like the supply chain.
Yeah.
All right. 45 to 60 days of a government shutdown and no EBT and no WIC and so on and so forth. These government programs, it will affect this nation.
Yeah, y'all thought the airports was bad when it started.
Right.
You know, hey, wait till if it goes through. Wait till you know, your holiday season.
Right.
And you know, this is gonna force you lazy ass 2/3. You know, you guys are talking about you're gonna go into these stores and just take, not realizing, like, look, man, just because your little benefits and this little free money you get, you know, you're gonna lose it, but at the same time you're gonna get pissed off and do something stupid and get yourself into more trouble.
Yeah, that's a snare that this devil has laid.
And he knows, and this devil knows that you Jakes are gonna you're gonna fall right
So
into it.
When that happens, you know, it says that in Psalms 10, he croucheth and hideth himself.
Yep.
And he set his eyes privily on the poor ones. You know, he's out to get you to do this, and then he's gonna put in that the insurrection act.
Right. He's gonna be like, but why? Why are you guys doing this? Hey, there's enough food for everybody.
Right. And Trump has spoken proudly about how he's gonna make it to where somebody steals out of the store, he's gonna gun them down.
Right.
Yep.
Right? So that ain't gonna fly. Hey, the brother was watching a video on how Walmart getting ready to shut down, you know, access to their stores and make you pretty much, it's gonna be like drive up and go only.
Right.
So they preparing for this as well.
Right, because hey, you know, Jake can't hold water. All right, Jake already telling Esau his plans.
Yeah, all his plots. You lucky he don't storm in on you right there.
Right.
With this Palantir shit.
Just with intent.
What's that,
You know, this Minority Report.
Yeah. You tell them on yourself before you even do the crime.
You 2/3 don't know how to keep your mouth shut and just stay in order.
Right.
I had to pray.
Yeah, they don't have the spirit.
Right. But that's essentially, hey, all Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right. He is turning this up so that you understand, hey, it It is that time. Sedition amongst men. Oh, another man shall invade another's house.
Nations against
Nation against nation.
First kingdom.
Kingdom against kingdom. All right?
Yeah, this is the start of Jacob's trouble.
Right.
What's that one show that came out? They dropped. Was it last year? It was Blackout. They was showing
It came out a while ago.
Yeah, come out a while
it's
ago,
kinda
like
showing you,
3 years ago.
What happens if the food goes down? You know, they were saying in a few weeks, but that's a few days.
Oh, that was a couple of years ago. That
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Black Summer.
Yeah, because here it is. Yeah, hey, what
But
is
that,
it?
That was different.
It said within 90 days of a blackout,
They going crazy.
within 90 days of a blackout, all right, hey, a quarter of the population would be done away with.
Because people don't know what to do when their convenience, their comfort of living is taken from them.
Right. Hey, because, hey, when the lights go out, you know stuff get freaky.
Yeah.
All right? That's when people breaking in and doing whatever else they got to do.
Shit get
Yeah,
more.
but
all right.
Because hey, that's how the Lord is coming. You know, in
Like a
Sirach,
thief in the night.
yeah, and in Sirach it says that the return comes in thy security.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so when these people least expect it.
But that's a problem with you, you people of America, really around the whole world too. But you people of America, you are secure in your privilege, right? You're secure that your Constitution, all right, will uphold its framework, all right. And this devil has added so many amendments, has already told you essentially, hey, we're looking to do away. It's just a couple more T's and a couple more I's we got to cross and dot, and then it's over with.
They already took it.
Yeah.
They already snatched the First Amendment, really. Your freedom of speech
Right.
is about to be gone.
And you know how it says money is a defense.
Yep.
All right, Americans, you know, majority living paycheck to paycheck. So you're, and you know, meal to meal, fast food chain to fast food chain,
Yeah.
because your ass don't know how to cook. So, so power go out. You don't. Some of y'all don't even know how to start a fire. You know,
Yeah.
or don't have the tools to
start.
do so.
Yep.
You don't have any butane, barbecue. You know,
No coals.
no charcoal, lighter.
No lighter fluid. No lighter.
No starter flicker.
No starter. No
Right.
no magnifying glass.
So
All right.
You got nothing.
And this all goes into the hypothetical possibilities, but we know how through the scriptures, prophecy paints a picture of how bad it's gonna get.
Right.
Now, that leads into a first and foremost, preparing, trimming your lamps,
And that's
getting in yourself in order with the Most High, but having the knowledge and wisdom,
Yep.
to survive these times.
Right.
And not just that, but Elder Amawana Bar from GMS Awakening, he said about you women, most of you women don't even know how to bake bread. You don't know how to make bread from scratch with flour. You're gonna be just like, huh? Yeah, Amawana Bar. Yeah. He said, the majority of these people, they're gonna go ahead and just start ransacking these stores for things that are already made. But the people that actually know how to do something or make things from scratch, they're going for that flour.
Right. But here it is. Hey, the shelves are getting slimmer and slimmer. All right. Hey, if you have any kind of sense, hey, just hey, you would start. You should have already been starting to prepare for this spiritually a long time ago. Whenever Yahweh Shem Yahushua, whenever you heard the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right.
Little stuff in your food pantry,
Gone. And you fucking recipients of financial WIC and food security in the whole 9 yards. Hey, you had the ability to get something of substance, but you chose trash. All right.
You chose the hot Cheetos, bro.
Right.
You chose all that. You was getting all the candy and all that bullshit, which, hey, that shit is expensive as hell now.
Right.
All the bullshit, all the bullshit is extremely expensive. Food itself is expensive, but chips, during C19, chips was like $6.
Right.
They still expensive as hell. They toss these little deals and stuff, you get shit, but
You got to get 40 boxes.
Buy 5, you get one free.
you get the 2 for 1, still be twice
$17.99.
the price. I gotta
Yeah.
This is 2nd Esdras 6, starting at verse 22. It says, "And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, then shall be suddenly afraid." So hey, these people not gonna be afraid till they see this, all right? Till they see these prophecies unfold. Then they gonna, flip out. Then they gonna, be seeking after the prophets. Then, all right, they gonna be, running like chickens with their head cut off because, hey, can't go to the store to get nothing, can't get into the store, all right? And this is all part of Esau's plan to, herd the cattle to, the NWO, which is the MOTB, which, is a part of it.
Right.
But that's like the height of it is to get people to bow down and say, "I need you."
Daddy, come back.
Right. Say, "I need you and I can't do nothing without you. Put this CHIP in."
And this is exactly what this devil is doing. This devil continues, hey, to make his system to be prominent. All right. He wants to be the only one. All right. He wants to be the only one that you lean on.
You need a water, man? You need a water? Okay.
All right.
This is Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 30, and it says, "Wherefore say unto the house of Israel, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Are ye polluted after the manner of your fathers, and commit ye whoredom after their abominations?"
Right. That John 8:44. All right. Hey, you follow after the way of your father Esau, Edom, and the things that he does. These other nations. We were never meant to be like these other nations. We were always meant to be above these other nations. All right. We were made essentially to be the standard of what a man is supposed to be and what a woman's supposed to be. How you're supposed to conduct and live your life. All right. To be in order. How much mercy, how much grace, how much fear. All right. Everything that an Israelite man and woman displays should be the display after Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai in perfection, and every other nation should strive for that perfection, even though that they will not get it. All right. It's still the best way to live. It's still a more fulfilling life. All right. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is just in all his ways, in all his decrees.
And that goes to when Israel get power again, and Yahushua comes back in. Hey, what's that scripture that talks about the restitution? Because once all things are restored, and that restitution that Yahushua brings, hey, we're. And the new covenant comes into play, we're operating on a whole different function. That's why, we're entering into a eternal rulership. Pretty much made. We're gonna be made immortals, but our rulership will never fade. Will never be. Will never come out of that power seat because the Most High made us capable of being perfect. So there will be no need for another rulership, another dynasty, to come into place.
God.
That just goes back to fulfilling the promise that he gave to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And then that promise that he gave to King David, that was prophesied in 2 Samuel 7. All right, said it, which was given to Solomon, which Solomon had peace, but it wasn't fulfilled in it. It was fulfilled in the time. It will be filled in this upcoming time when Yahushua, comes back.
Wow.
It'll be fulfilled. What I was gonna say is that it will be fulfilled through Yahushua.
Yep.
You had a free? No, you got more on that?
No.
God, I thought you had more.
All right, go
No,
back.
hold on, let me see if I did.
Go back to Hosea.
Back on Hosea 1, verse 6.
And Can you look up the definition for soul?
So?
Yeah. Just the Google definition.
Okay.
Going back, I just want to.
Oh yeah, I did have.
And definition for Gomar.
I did have more on Ezekiel 20 and 30.
See, I knew you had more.
Okay, I'm sorry. Because I had another pre in mind, but okay. So this is Ezekiel 20 and 31. It says, "For when ye offer your gifts, when ye make your sons to pass through the fire, ye pollute yourselves with all your idols, even unto this day. And shall I be inquired of by you, O house of Israel? As I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will not be inquired of by you."
Right, and we know that this is a living book, all right? But Yahweh Bashim Yahushua said, until this day. Until this day is the day that we continue to go off. Now, yes, through the will and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, some of us have woken up and came back unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, making our bodies a living sacrifice, changing our perverted ways, all right? Not clinging unto false doctrine, false gods, false idols, all right? Taking heed to the word and having fear in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Calling out to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for repentance, for forgiveness. All right? It is in this day, all right, that we are to call upon Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to the best of our ability. All right?
And you said the definition for so?
Yes.
It says to cover by or as if by scattering something over or on, as in to plant, to put or set into the ground to grow, or to set permanently in the consciousness or mindset.
And that's all what Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has did to the nation of Israel. Go to the first one again, just read it.
It says to cover by or as if by scattering something over or on.
To cover by. All right, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has covered the nation of Israel with his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and covered us and protected us through this hell that we've been in. Captivity after captivity.
Through the blood of Yahushua.
Right. Through the blood of the only begotten Son, the Lamb, ordained for the nation of Israel.
It said to cover by, that was B-Y.
Yeah, to cover by or as if by scattering something over or on.
So they hid, hid us throughout these, what was that in Ezekiel, the little sanctuaries.
Yep.
Been scattered abroad, but hey, the truth, this truth has been
Scattered abroad.
right, but it was in these little places that you could always find it,
Right.
like these little safe houses,
Yep.
safe havens.
That's why Yahweh Bashim Yahushua said, hey, Israel scattered as the sand of the sea. All right?
Right there.
Yep.
Yep, 1 and 10.
It's in the same chapter.
Yep.
Want that?
Yep.
Come on. This Hosea 1 and 10, it says, "Yet the number of children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured or numbered.
Right.
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living power."
Right. Cannot be measured, cannot be numbered. All right? So Yahweh Bashim Yahushua knew what he did, all right, hiding the nation of Israel amongst these nations, but in faraway places.
This is a strategic strategy.
And
Yeah.
this place is known in the scriptures as the ends of the world.
God.
All right. This is, Asareth. All right. That unknown place. The far off place, man.
Yep.
But here also is the place that Israel has been in their lowest, form. All right.
Hey, this is where Israel became the base man.
Yeah, degraded. To these proverbs and bywords, that this devil has put on us. All right.
He said, this is the place where Yahweh Bashim Yahushua made us forget ourselves.
Yeah.
All right? Who we are and whose we are.
Right.
All right? We just thought we just popped up out of the mountains. We thought we were the cavemen.
You had it.
All right? We thought we came from the ocean.
You had it literally beat out of you.
Right.
You had, and then you had, this, white devil, instilled in you, which would be the image of Cesare Borgia, but as the world knows as Jesus.
Right.
You had Christianity, which is Christianity. That was all coerced upon, Northern and Southern Kingdom.
Right.
All right. You had that when Columbus was, came out here, and these other colonizers, and they was burning. They pretty much they came, got just like as they did with Gad, got what the resources and shit that they wanted. Gad showed them how to live on the land,
Yeah.
how to be fruitful on their own, and produce, and all they brought was diseases and
They
and
by,
then
by chemical warfare.
And
I know
bringing-
for like
bringing disease and
the
shit.
Latin tribes that the Latin tribes was heavy in that star worship and these other idols and shit, but they burned them at the stake, burned them on a cross,
Yeah.
And
What is that movie? Apocalypto. All
well,
right.
you see it at the end that they coming, but they was doing all that human sacrifice shit,
They're coming out with the second one to that too.
Huh?
They're coming out with the sequel to
I
it.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's like Apocalypto and what is it? Columbus, 1492.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because they show you how
Yeah.
they brought them back to Spain.
Right. You should watch those back to back.
And that shows you that those is proverbs that you wonder, Latino and Hispanic, because Latino go back to the Greek, I believe a ruler, his name was King Latinus, and then Hispanola, the Spanish, the crown over there,
Yeah.
Isabella, that was like the head at that time.
Yeah.
And that goes to Spain.
Yeah.
So they put their name on you just like they do with in Psalms 49. They call the lands after their names.
Yeah. Hey, their stamp upon you.
Yeah.
All right. Instead of the stamp
That's
of
a-
Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Yeah, because he put his name on us.
Right.
Yashar Allah.
And that, hey, you
So the power.
can see why this devil has so much envy towards Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. He does everything like Yahweh Hashem Yahushai on the left hand side.
I wanna be
Right.
like my.
He said he shall set himself up like the Most High.
Yep.
All right.
I read
The
that.
book of Obadiah. All right. He's gonna grab that.
I was going to go to 2 Thessalonians.
Yeah, 2 Thessalonians 2. After he grabs that, then you can pull your pre-rush.
Yeah, I'm gonna start at 3. It says, "Let no man." 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3 says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition."
Right. So one, we had to fall away as a nation. All right. Hey, so prophecy could be fulfilled. Then this devil had to be exposed, and this is what this devil is hating right now. He's hating all the attention and the exposure that he gets. You see, he used to love to be the man to be able to be in front and laugh in your face. All right.
They have no idea.
And they have no idea.
Hey,
That pride.
They don't know what I just did. It's like well, the apostles bring it up a lot in Trading Places.
Yeah.
How they behind in the bathroom stall thinking nobody listening, and they making a bet for $1 with and just completely decimated somebody's life.
Yeah.
But they get a kick out of that.
And that's exactly, hey, there's no better depiction to give you. All right. If you haven't seen the movie, definitely go look at the movie. All right. Don't look at this stuff as just entertainment. All right. Look at the spiritual aspect of it, because it's all spiritual.
And bro did it to his own son.
Yep.
And even though he was, pretty much a deadbeat, he would just living off the fruit of his father. That's what these Edomites do.
Yeah.
What's that? What they call something? Trust fund babies.
Yeah.
Golden
You know,
spoon.
these trust fund babies, and they ain't got to do shit. But that's the lie Yahweh Shemiah Shai gave them. So don't say, you know, hey, I didn't take a part of that, or none of that shit. 'Cause
It wasn't me.
you guilty by inheritance. But continuing on, it says, which we know, hey, this man in power is a man of sin. All right, he's the one, the son of perdition, that is reserved for this judgment that's coming. The people of Yahweh Shemiah Shai's curse going back to Cain, all right, who was cursed with leprosy. That's why spiritually it passed down to Esau when he was born. Shashua, you know, which wasted away. You know, the blood, you know, was able to be seen through his skin. Yeah, you know, and that's why, you know, Isaac called him that, because he was like, what the fuck is this, man?
Hey, but remember, hey, with that curse, he also had a blessing. His blessing is that, hey, he was not to be touched. All right, and that's some of what you Jakes forget. He's not judged like other men. All right, his blessing is that still lies today. You are not to take wrath in your own hands.
You can't touch him.
All right, you can't touch him. He is an untouchable. All right,
To a certain degree, yes.
He is an untouchable.
Untouchable, yeah.
All right, Esau, Edom is off limits. This is what the Most High said. It's not to a degree. It's only Yahweh Shemiah Shai who's going to take this devil out.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, he's gonna get the ultimate judgment. It doesn't mean if an Edomite is attacking you, you know,
Right.
don't defend yourself.
I mean, look, like,
hey, sometimes you gotta say, hey, Jake's simple.
yeah,
You know, Jake be simple as hell. So
this man is not judged like you. So no, hey, when you fight back, your case is going to be
Sometimes it's not their time.
and you could be in the right and still get punished for it.
your case is going to have trumped up charges.
You could then let's just say, you know, you will not be able to replace this man in power without Yahweh Shemiah Shai.
Right.
His power will not get taken away except by Yahweh Shemiah Shai, because it's him that Daniel 4 and I believe 18 or 20 by the decree of the Watchers.
4 and 17.
4 and 17. Yeah. You know, by the decree of the Watcher, he set a man who ruled.
Yeah.
Who ruleth in the kingdom of men. And he set up the basest man as a punishment over Jacob, to let them know how bad shit could be.
Right.
And the whole earth gotta feel the consequence.
Hey, and I'm the one who did it. I'm the one who set it up. Like it says, I set up and I bring down.
Yep.
All right. He made the base man high and brought the high man low.
Yep.
Because you were too high-minded, Jake.
Right. So it says, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4, it says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
Right, and he put himself on the throne of the Most High. Hey, whether it's through his presidency, all right, whether it's through him being Caesar, or his laws, all right, his unrighteous decrees, and his technology and his technocracy.
Yeah, because now he trying to tap in to the or to those you know, the Most High's creation.
Right.
You know, he does splicing,
False miracles.
Yep, and that goes with him.
CERN.
Biometrics.
Right.
You know, it goes back to the MOTB, because that gains him access to everything. You know, complete autonomous control of the human body.
Yeah, because this devil made 84 so-called human embryos from males.
Yeah. What is
Males alone.
What is the there's that scripture that says he knows every hair on your head.
Yep.
All right, and this with the MOTB, Esau trying to track every single move, know your thoughts. That go into that God complex he has.
Right. You want to know every cell. You want to know.
Because ultimately he trying to get on that God level so he could make his own blessing.
This devil made a lowjacking device or a hijacking device for the body and tries to hijack your spirit.
What, circuits?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much. Even in Get Out.
Yep.
Well, how they was transferring one dude into.
Yep. Hey, surrogates, Get Out, Universal Soldier,
There's another one that's with Ryan Reynolds.
Alter Carbon.
Oh yeah, I know which one.
So
it is.
talking about the tickets,
is
couches, and
that's not
pinning.
called Selfless.
No, I think it could be.
The one with Keanu Reeves.
With
Matrix?
no, it's Replica something.
Replica.
Yeah.
That was Keanu.
Yeah, that was Keanu Reeves. All right. This devil, hey, showed you through his scriptures, which are these movies.
But see how it all worked out.
And you know, the thing is, you guys be wondering, what if this could be a possibility? I mean, it's gonna be a possibility. That's why he makes these movies to show you what's coming. He's just laughing in your face because you just don't see it.
Yeah, they got the technology for it. They've been showing you.
Gradualism. Hey, through gradualism, they've been shown. Hey, think back, hey, to your parents telling you about the bionic man. All right. Now there's actual bionic men, bionic women. All right.
And it's lucky if let us know if y'all can't hear us or not. There's like construction and shit going on behind us, so you know if y'all can hear us, you know, put it in the comments. You know, the water.
All right. Hey, continuously, all this they have been shown. Demolition Man. All right. Hey, it's here. All right. Pretty soon, it's only just gonna be Taco Bell left.
Yeah,
All right,
hey,
but-
one,
5-star restaurant.
and that was you know that was like a hint. Why is there only one restaurant?
Yep.
You know, which really everything goes back to one company.
Yep.
You know,
And a lot of portion. Hey, because there's only those who are willing to be in subject. All right, be subject to this devil system.
yeah. I had another quick free.
Yep.
This was Job 9:24. It says, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?"
Right, and we know Esau Edom is the one that did it through iconoclasm. All right, hey, taking the faces of the judges, changing the faces to their face. All right, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indians. All right, are the true judges. All right,
Saw
that
that.
Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has set up.
Saw that with Putin when he, showed it with the Russian icons.
Right. Hey, here it is. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has given you the information, has continuously shown you in these days. The Russian icons, when they were shown, hey, that information has already been out. But now it was pushed to the forefront to yet have that door of mercy present more opportunity for you to
Yeah.
understand.
That demon got on Putin to do that, you know, because it's a tactical move also on his side, because he could stir up, you know, some civil unrest off of that,
Right.
you know,
And
to the people that are not in the know.
And essentially, you think about it, he did. All right.
They had TikTok going crazy. Now, you know, all that information that was going out. Now they got a hold. You know, now that you know Amalek had to get control of these platforms and censorship.
Right. TikTok, your iPhones, your Samsungs, all right? All your devices and
Yeah.
everything,
He's watching you.
all right?
Everywhere, from everywhere.
Yeah, Palantir.
Volunteer, all right? Doing whatever it is he needs to do to try to control the narrative. That's why your information, the Information Act, gave him the ability. You think Obama wasn't in on this?
Y'all are.
All right? They're hand in hand. All right? Everybody has played their part throughout the ages. This plan didn't come up. They didn't come up with this plan yesterday. All right? They came up with this plan 200 years ago.
And these other nations are in confederacy with Esau, Edom.
Right. They were waiting for the technology to catch up with the idea. And now the technology is here. So before, when they could hide stuff from you, it was like, okay, hey, you didn't know. You didn't know any better. You only knew what you were told. See, it took effort for our apostles to go out there and get in those libraries and to reveal more history, more mysteries, and then bring it out to us brothers who have been laboring before us. All right?
We had to uncover all the lies.
Right, uncovering all the lies, doing the heavy lifting, doing the heavy work. All right? That's why our apostles and elders, all right, are worthy of double honors. All right? Through the will and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai are we able to receive this truth. And were they able to uncover the mysteries and the history and the lies that have been told throughout the history to keep you from the mystery. All right? It is these things, studying the history and studying these things, that we understand first and foremost by the Ruach Kodesh, the Holy Spirit. All right? That is given by Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Hey, this truth is a beautiful thing. All right? It is the only thing that is happening. It is the only thing that will give you salvation. All right, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. All right, that are of the elect of the nation of Israel. All right?
This is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 1. And it says, And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Again thou shalt say unto the children of Israel, Whosoever he be of the children of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn in Israel, that giveth any of his seed unto Molech, he shall surely be canceled. The people of the land shall stone him with stones. In verse 3, and Molech is the false deity of the Ammonites and the Phoenicians. Verse 3, And I will set my face against that man, and I will cut him off from among his people, because he hath given of his seed unto Molech to defile my sanctuary and to profane my holy name. So, again, man, this false idol worship, idolatry, and the Most High just said it right there, you're going to be put to death over that. You're giving your children, sacrificing your children these false idols, teaching them the ways of these other nations, man. That's not what we're meant to do. Okay, and it says back in verse 2, Whosoever he be, the children of Israel, or of the strangers, talking about foreigners, again, man, you can't be, like I said, these false idols, they were never meant for us. We have a power. We have someone to look up to, and that's Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, no one else. Verse 4, it says, And if the people of the land do any ways hide their eyes from the man when he giveth of his seed unto Molech, and kill him not, verse 5, then I will set my face against that man and against his family, and will cut him off, and all that go a-whoring after him, to commit whoredom with Molech from among their people. So you got to call your people out when they're going off and doing something that they're not supposed to be doing. Otherwise, you'll be held accountable for it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, because accountability is what Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai requires. All right? We are not only required to be accountable for one another, all right, but you have to first and foremost be accountable for yourself. All right? What you do. Hey, you should strive to live after the way of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You should strive for perfection. All right? That was it, Darash?
All right, just one more. Verse 6, And the soul that turneth after such as have familiar spirits, and after wizards, to go a-whoring after them, I will even set my face against that soul, and will cut him off from among his people.
Right. Hey, because Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai put a consequence. Matter of fact, let me do Deuteronomy first. Right? The consequence. Because you were warned.
Deuteronomy,
Suck, I was just gonna say they're doing that same shit here in Babylon the Great. You know, look at Planned Parenthood.
Yeah.
You know, and all the other, you know, places where they do these, you know, these sacrifices that ain't talked about. You know,
Yeah.
just leave it there.
Alright, Deuteronomy 8 and 11. Beware that they forgot not Yahweh Shem Yahushai their power, and not keeping his commandments. So 8 and 11, right? And his judgments and his statutes which I command thee this day. He said 8 and 11.
Yeah. All right. Hey, so Yahweh Shem Yahushai gave warning. He gave warning in times past, so you think he wouldn't give warning now? He said he would do nothing but reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. All right? He would give you somebody that that would understand, hey, that we went off, hey, and you need to be corrected, that Yahweh Shem Yahushai requires us to listen. All right? That the covenant is not done away with. All right? That we still have his love. We still have his anger, and discipline is still needed. All right. We go back on Hosea.
Hosea, back in Hosea 1 and 6, it says, and she conceived again and bare a daughter, and the Most High said unto her, call her name Lo-Ruhamah, for I will no more have mercy upon the house of Israel, but I will utterly take them away.
And can you look up that name
Which one?
in 6, Hosea?
What chapter
1
was
and
it?
6.
Yeah, I'm like,
Hosea 4 and 6?
1.
1 and 6. Lo-Ruhamah.
Yep.
Lo-Ruhamah goes to no mercy.
Call out the.
Okay. Strong's Hebrew 38:19. Lo-Ruhamah, meaning no mercy.
Right, and Yahweh Shem Yahushai is not showing Israel any mercy. All right, no mercy is going to be given, hey, for 2/3 of the nation of Israel.
say I'm no respected person.
Right, he's not a respecter of persons. You can't just think that, hey, you can just slide onto the side, you'll just be able to get on by. All right, that didn't concern me. It wasn't me. All right. Hey, the disrespect that we have shown unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai as a nation, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is requiring that which is past. He's requiring us, hey, to make amends for those things. All right? Either you're being tried as gold in the fire, and you are being refined as gold and silver. All right? Or you are being refined, but you didn't make the cut. You're the dross. All right? You're the tin. You're the copper. You're the oils from people touching the metal. And we know these other nations have touched the nation of Israel. All right? Hands and filth all over us. That has to be burnt out. All right? So the nation of Israel is going through this refining process, even if you're saying that even if you're not of the elect, Salakia, you're still going through a refining process. Ultimately, hey, 2/3 of the nation of Israel here on shores of Babylon the Great, hey, will have to receive that thermonuclear fire.
Yeah, the thing is, your refining process for the 2/3 here in America and the rest of the wicked Israelites is that you know, death by pain.
Right.
Your refining process is that final judgment. You know, the elect is being refined, you know, through chastisement. That says that chastisement is only is for sons and not
Bastards.
not bastards, right? And the Lord looks upon the wicked of Israel right now as that degenerate vine. He don't know what kind of plant that is. You know, he's like, I ain't plant. He didn't sow that plant
Right.
to be like that. So he's liking them unto the heathen.
Hey, and know that the heat, all right, that thermonuclear fire, that's the heat being turned all the way up. All right? That's it, forgot about. All right? in a furnace and forgot about it. Your bread, all right, your water in a furnace.
Yeah,
It
but
just burnt up and forgot about it. Evaporated.
when you know, in 2 Peter 3, when it says that that the fire, the fervent heat shall burn the elements therein.
Yep.
Well, the brother just brought out how, hey, you know, Israel, you know, the dross of Israel, all right? You know, comparing that to, you know, some of those elements, all right? The Lord likened us unto lively stones, but there's impurities in, you know, those precious, you know, those precious things to the Most High right now, so you got to burn them out.
Right.
You got to cleanse it. Now, that was, you know, talking about the land first and foremost.
Yep.
But yeah.
That I will have mercy upon the house of Judah, and I will save them by Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh their power, and I will not save them by bow, nor by sword, nor by battle, by horses, nor by horsemen.
Right. You got it.
No, I was just saying, see, he said not by the carnal means. You know, keep it short. Not by carnal means will you deliver yourself.
Right. Hey, and by those UAPs or UFOs, all right. Hey, shooting that laser fire, all right. Hey, to the wicked of Israel and the heathens, all right. But as well, hey, is that deliverance, all right, coming from Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. And Hosea, jump to Hosea 5 for me. Or 4, it's lucky, 4 and 6.
This Hosea 4 and 6 says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because they have rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, but they shall know. So like shall always have rejected. So like I'm starting over. It's Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because they have rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee.
Right.
That,
Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai said, because you have rejected his word, his knowledge, his prophets, he would also reject you. All right? He didn't say, yeah, fly
What's always happening to you?
Hey, I lost my train of thought.
Go ahead.
Hey, just read it again. Read it again one more time.
Hosea 4 and 6 again. Stop. Shit. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because they have rejected knowledge. I also reject thee, that they shall be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of the power, I will also forget thee children.
Right, so Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai said, you forgot him. And since you forgot, hey, his law, statutes, and commandments, and the way to serve him, the way to please him, all right, he's also going to forget you. And he didn't say forever, all right, but for a time period. Forgetting Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is forgetting yourself, right? We are made in the image of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, so how much more should we cling unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai? It is not for us to live after our own means or our own ways, because that hasn't got you anywhere. You're still in the same rat race, poor piss job that you're working. I don't give a fuck how much money you make. You still don't want to go to work. Even if you got your own business, you still, hey, don't want to be there. You still, there's a point in time where you're like, man, maybe I should just cash out. And even if you cash out, you're like, well, shit, I done done everything already. I done traveled the world. I can have anything I want, go anywhere I want. Like, shit, there's got to be more than this.
Yeah, that's the vanity that Solomon spoke about.
All right.
You know, like King Solomon, who had everything, you know, could do anything, you know, so that void wasn't able to be filled.
Right. And the void is not able to be filled because we don't have our power. All right, we have our power through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, making our bodies a living sacrifice. All right, calling on the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, praying and fasting, teaching and preaching the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We have more. We are more fulfilled than most. All right, because the Ruach Kodesh, the Holy Spirit. But if you are without the Holy Spirit, you're without Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Hey, you're that dry bones in the valley. You are the walking dead. All right? Unfulfilled. Doesn't matter how much money you get, doesn't matter how good she looks, doesn't matter how good he looks, doesn't matter the children that you have, you always feel some type of void. And you're still wondering what is the purpose? How are you a multi-billionaire asking what's the purpose of life?
So you think you already had it all.
Right? Here it is. Hey, you're supposed to be on top. Your ideas are now companies. All right? You made all right? Hey, you made a idea through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which you don't know. All right? Hey, come to pass. Your dreams, your hopes. Because when people have companies, that's what it is. It was a dream. It was a hope. It was something to get out of the rat race, something to do something different and be different. But yet you still are unfulfilled. This is Israel who's unfulfilled. All right? That's why Yahweh Hashem Yahushai said, go sleep with that harlot. All right? Sleep with her as she goes around and she's been around to everybody else. How do you feel fulfilled in that? That woman's not yours. She's been everybody's and she's everybody. Right? She belonged to the streets. All right? Israel has played the harlot.
Yeah, Israel, you don't belong to the streets. You belong to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Right.
You have a place in order, appointed to you. But since you wanna, fight, what the truth is, and fight with who you truly are, and you're always gonna be battling, with the Most High. That's how you end up as this destitute, woman.
Right. Israel has an identity complex. All right? You have an identity complex. You want to be something that you're not. You want to be everybody else besides who you were made to be.
Right. Like, that's the, what's going, also going on in the news right now with that gambling bullshit, which that's a distraction too. But I believe Hov, Jay-Z said, rappers want to be, NBA players want to be, ballers want to be rappers, and rappers want to be drug dealers.
Yep.
And that, it's pretty much rejecting essence. You're trying to be something you're not. And who devised that whole scheme that you playing into? Esau did, man.
Right.
He is a liar and the father of it. He gave you those character roles to flow into.
Right.
And put it all on media to make you idolize these people that ain't shit, but low-level sorcerers.
Right.
Now the truth is coming out about them, and
Shame
people,
is being shown.
I could have never thought that this guy would do that.
But he was so horrid.
That baby, that Diddy had all that baby oil on him.
That you love.
And that boondock thing.
Right, the magnificent. And that is all, that foul spirit all running rampant.
Right.
Here in Babylon, the land of confusion.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, I don't even want to speak on that.
Hey.
The Leviticus lifestyle crazy, bro.
Now you understand more so why Diddy always used to say, take that.
Right.
You've been a bad boy.
Oh,
For
God.
life.
You had a preset?
Yeah.
I go.
I just had Job 36:12. It says, but if thou obey not, they shall perish by the sword, and they shall die without knowledge.
Right.
You know, so that was just going back to, you know, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. You know, definitely in the times we in. You know, not understanding prophecy, not understanding what times we in. You know, and your salvation is more important right now than anything.
Right. Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, hey, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of your time.
Right.
All right? With all that getting, get wisdom.
Yeah.
Get understanding. Get knowledge.
If you knew you were a prince of the power from birth, you know, and raised up like that, why would you want to give it up?
Right.
You know, would there be anything that somebody can come with you to be like, oh, here?
Yeah. If you do this right now, you know.
And that's what the serpent got even.
It's
You know, and then simple, you know, simping, Adam was simping,
Yeah, that's a.
you know, and he followed suit.
That's a depiction they even show you in the old Ronald McDonald commercials, all right, or the old Popeye, all right, the hamburger and Blippy, all right. If you give me a burger today, I'll surely give you 2 tomorrow.
Better, you know, how many burgers have,
All right, his tab just kept on running. All right, this is
still go to this day.
right.
To this day.
The Hamburglar. All right, Esau Edom is the Hamburglar. you got a free Darash?
Yeah. This is Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 1. It says, all the commandments which I command thee this day, shall ye observe to do, that ye may live and multiply, and go in and possess the land which Yahweh sware unto your fathers. Verse 2, and thou shalt remember all the way which Yahweh thy power led thee these 40 years in the wilderness, to humble thee and to prove thee, to know what was in thine heart, whether thou wouldest keep his commandments or no. So
This is another go around in the wilderness.
yep.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, oh, you didn't learn then? That's okay. I got you one more again. Not only through these, let's call them mini captivities in comparison to this captivity. All right? Hey, and throughout those captivities, we were receiving hell as well. But he still had mercy in those captivities. As he has mercy now, hey, that we are not completely done away with, not completely destroyed. All right? But yet, lo and behold, Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, now in this day and time, will you not remember whose you are and who you are?
Right.
I will take that away from you.
Exactly.
You will not have any recollection or any inkling of a grace and pride of who you are and who you belong to. You will believe the false fables. You will believe evolution. You will believe that you just came up out of nowhere. You will believe that you came down from the mountains, that you were uncivilized. All right? That you particularly came from a gorilla or a baboon, a lower level monkey, and you didn't evolve all the way.
You know, isn't that the parable of the dog that returned unto his vomit? The second is
Yep.
you know, the second estate is worse than
Whatever. Before,
right.
7 spirits.
No,
Oh, that one where
dog returneth unto his mouth.
yeah,
but
goes back to his old habits.
Yeah.
you know that you know he worse than what he was when he came. You know, when he left the first time. You know, that's like the. If you look at the overall theme of Israel, you know, we, you know, came back into righteousness and then got, you know, veered off again and got effed up.
Right. If you look at it, Yahweh Shem Yahushua he had mercy in a day to let us go back and remember who we are, continue to remember who we are, been in captivity, didn't take it from us, said, okay, I'll deliver you. Be right, be good. All right, and did it again, said, okay, I'm gonna deliver you again, be good. All right, don't do it again. Until the time where he said, oh, hell no. You stay your ass right there.
I got something for you.
I got something for that.
All right. Just wait. I'm gonna be back.
I'm gonna be back, but I'm gonna show you some fear first. You gonna get that fear.
It's gonna get right.
Like a little kid lost in a store,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
or
that's
just
all it is.
playing around. You know,
Yes,
you was
sir.
playing in the clothes and everything like that in the mall.
Hebrews 12, says you know, how much more is the chastisement of the heavenly Father than the fathers of this earth.
Right.
So that's all it is.
Hey.
That's why we consider children of the Most High. You know, that's Israel. You know, stiff-necked, hard-hearted, rebellious nation.
And you,
But hey, at the end, we gonna get it right. You know.
Right.
then Yahweh Hashem Yahushai knows when you're. He knows when you're being sincere or not.
Right.
You can't play with him.
Right.
Put that in you to be sincere. You know.
Yep.
I got a preview. You done?
Yeah. Well, go to verse 3. So I get Deuteronomy 8 and 3, and it says, and he humbled thee and suffered thee to hunger and fed thee with manna, which thou knewest not, neither did thy fathers know, that he might make thee know that man doeth not live by bread only, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh doeth man live.
See, Yahweh Shem Yahushai had mercy unto us.
Say humble.
Yeah. All right. Hey, because we humbled down. He humbled us. Hey, he still yet fed us. He still yet made those clothes hold up. All right. We still had everything that we needed with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But when we don't have Yahweh Shem Yahushai, if we're without him, that means we're without everything. Because he should be your everything. All right? Yahweh Shem Yahushai is the nation of Israel's everything. The whole nation is pygmies. Men, women, and children are all pygmies in Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Yeah, this is a first Esdras 4, and I'm gonna start at verse 36. It says, all the earth calleth upon the truth, and the heaven blesseth it. All works shake and tremble at it, and with it is no unrighteous thing. Wine is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked, all the children of men are wicked, and such are their wicked works, and there is no truth in them, and their unrighteousness also they shall perish. And this was when I believe it was the king of
Darius?
so
You said that's in First Esdras?
yeah, it's first Esdras, I believe it.
He was talking to Darius, the Mede.
Okay. But there was three, pretty much the king asked, what is the strongest, and these were the replies by, this was the last reply, and to bring out the point, in verse 38, it says, as for the truth, it endureth and is always strong, it liveth and conquereth forevermore. So what we was getting at was, the truth. Like we in the talk of the truth being declared, and that's, our deliverance, as it says, truth shall set you free. But this truth is synonymous with prophecy, or restoring that order. And that's why the devils try so hard to suppress it.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why Yahweh Shem Yahushua said you can't do anything against the truth, only for the truth.
Right.
All right?
This truth, this gospel, peace is ultimately what, was set to, or created to set us free. Prophet, the power of prophecy, through the power of prophecy, man.
Right. It's the gospel, the good news. All right? It's good news to learn who you are and whose you are. It's good news to have a code of conduct and a heritage. All right? Our code of conduct is our heritage. It is the very thing, the very fiber that makes us the children of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You shouldn't be trying to turn away from it. You should be trying to run unto it. All right? You should seek after more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. more mercy and more grace through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, more fear. Hey man, this day is wicked. All right? This devil is about to come down having great wrath. All right? Hey, he has gradualism still in his heart, but there's going to be a point in time where he says, I'm done away with it. All right? He's speeding the clock up little by little. Anybody checked the doomsday clock lately?
89 seconds.
All right? 89 seconds till midnight. How much more? All right? Our salvation draweth nigh. What is it? A1 Atlas? A31?
3i.
3i?
They have more on it too.
Right?
Yeah, some other.
Japan had more feet on it, so they're clear of how huge it was and things of that nature.
Right.
But they don't want to, they're not tapping into all their resources and letting out all the information. Brother Ramaz just did a video saying that, I forgot, somewhere, I gotta look into it, but they said they communicated with it and shit,
Oh yeah, I saw that. The lady was speaking on that dark web or
I
something.
didn't see it, so I don't
Yeah, it was on a dark web thing.
Okay. But
Hey,
it could be all bullshit too,
either way, hey, if Esau Edom's blowing it up so he could, perform his
Independence Day.
that's great. In his false Independence Day, all right? Hey, for his independence, all right? Because that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to remain independent. He's going outside. He's going outside and creating his own birthright. All right? So now Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, is going to continuously, hey, reveal this devil and what he's doing.
Right.
Isaiah.
I thought you said Hosea 5.
I'm gonna have you go to. I'm gonna have you go to Isaiah 5, but go Isaiah 48.
So hold it. So Isaiah 48, verse 12. It says, "Hearken unto me, O Jacob and Israel, my call, I am He. I am the first, I also am the last. My hand also hath laid the foundation of the earth, and my right hand has mounted the heavens. When I have called unto them, they stood up together."
Right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai said, "Hey, call out unto me, seek after me." All right. I got what you need. I don't have the hookup. I am the hookup. All right. I have everything it is that you need. I have everything it is to make you fulfilled, make you whole. Just submit and come back unto me. All right? If you but do this one thing, I will show you. I will show you how great I can be unto you. I will show you all these things. Just pledge your love to me. All right? Pledge your fear to me, first and foremost, because in that fear you will find the love of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You got a prayer or something?
No.
Go back on Isaiah 5?
Yeah.
Hosea 5:1 says, "Hear ye this, O priests, and hearken, ye house of Israel, and give ye ear, O house of the king, for judgment is towards you, because ye have been ensnared on Masma, and a net spread upon Tabar. And what's that? revolters are profound to make slander. Through I have been a rebuker of them all.
No, I have been a rebuker of them all.
Whatever.
All right, so Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, is telling the nation of Israel, starting with his ministry, starting with those who were to teach and preach the doctrine first. You went off. You're going off. Learn of me again. Get right. Get this shit together. Clean yourself up. Listen to the man that I set up before. Listen to Alba Bivens. All right? Who was John the Baptist. All right? This is our belief. This is how this ministry and this truth came through Ruach Kodesh, the Holy Spirit that was given unto him. That we take heed unto this word until this day. All right?
It says, I know Ephraim, and Israel is not hid from me. For now, O Ephraim, thou committest whoredom, and Israel is defiled.
Right. Israel is defiled. All right? All of Israel is defiled. All right? Now in this day and this time, you have an opportunity. The doors of mercy are still open. You have the opportunity, to come unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, repent and cry out and call unto him. Tell him you're filthy, you're clean. Place your burdens and your woes upon him and your cares. All right? Let him carry it all.
It says, they will not frame them doings to turn into their power. For the spirit of whoredoms is in the midst of them, and they have not known Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Right, so if you stay in this mindset, and if you stay in Babylon the Great, you stay following after these heathen customs and these heathen nations, you're going to continue to be in whoredoms and be defiled. You are going to continue to lay with that harlot, where there's no mercy going to be found. Right? What was scripture roughly paraphrased and say, who pities the snake charmer that gets bit?
Yeah, Ecclesiastes 12.
Right? Matter of fact, can you go ahead and pull that?
Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach 12 and 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts?
Right.
Yep.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, it says, so one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? Bring it back around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why, real quick, this is Proverbs 1 and 10. It says, my son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. So we're supposed to, separate ourselves from sin, to entice somebody. Hey, this devil has been holding sin. Hey, he's the accuser of our brethren, but he's been holding sin over our head, to have us fall into it. But he's been doing that through enchantments, sorceries, wickedness in high places. He got this whole grid on one you standing on one big sorcery block, It's just everything around. You look left, right. As second Esdras, the 15th chapter says, it's all around you. Exceedingly, wickedness is exceedingly, everywhere. You can't get away from it. You got it.
Hosea 5:5, it says, and the proud of Israel doth testify to his face. Therefore shall Israel and Ephraim fall in their iniquity, shall fall with them.
Right? And this is how we fell. We fell in our sin. We fell in our iniquity. We fell in our disobedience. We fell in our pride. We fell in our lust. We fell in our false sense of security. Because that's exactly what we had, a false sense of security. All right? And these wayward doctrines. In this institution of America. Throughout all these captivities that we trusted in so much. Here it is, you can be beat it down, trot it down, not given one inkling, one care about, but you still say, they gonna treat me better next time. I think they got our people next election. Don't worry, just hold in there.
He loves us.
Stay strong. Hold on. All right, you just wanted to hear these feel-good songs. All right? You wanted that Neo lie to me. Tell me another lie, and I'll believe it. This is not... Yeah. All right, this isn't it. This isn't the way that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua wants for you. All right? He wants a better way. All right? For Israel to be more fulfilled and to follow after his way.
Hosea 3? Yeah. It's Hosea 3:1. It says, Then said Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai unto me, Go yet, love a woman beloved of her friend, yet an adulteress, according to the love of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai toward the children of Israel, who look to other gods and love flagons of wine.
So Yahweh Hashem Yahushua still had the love for us. All right, go ahead.
So I brought her to me for 15 pieces of silver and for a homer of barley, and a half homer of barley. And I said unto her, that thou shalt abide for me many days. They shall not play the harlot, for thou shalt not be for another man. So will I also be for thee.
Right, so Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said, hey, he is yet going to buy us again. He's already bought us, all right, but he's yet going to take ownership over us again. Will he not turn back, and shall we not be for another man? Because Israel as a nation is likened unto a woman to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. As a man takes care of his wife as he should. All right? But when that wife is disobedient, what is there? There is discipline. There is discipline that was needed. And it is discipline that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is still giving till this day. Until the curses overturn, until we are beamed up in those chariots, what the world knows as UFOs or UAPs, hey, we are still being chastised. We are still getting our ass whooped. We are still being somewhat neglected. We are still being withheld from those good things. Because we're not listening as a nation. So now Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to deal with the individuals, refine those of his nation that are not too far gone, that he has already predestinated. And then he's going to say, now you're clean. Now you're perfect. Now you're mine. Mine again. I wish somebody else would try. All right?
Hosea 3:4 says, For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, without a prince, without a sacrifice, without an image, and without a ephod, and without a What? Afterwards shall the children of Israel return and seek Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai their power, and David their king, and shall fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai and his goodness in the latter days.
And this is exactly where we're in. It's not coincidence that you see men out on the highways and byways preaching and teaching in the name, the true name of the living power and his only begotten son, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, coming in the Rakak Wadash, the Holy Spirit. How we are able to receive those names and speak upon the glory and the majesty of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, the fear and the trembling in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. It is only through the Holy Spirit that you must have to be able to speak as a prophet on behalf of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, because you're not speaking in your words, you're speaking in his word. This is not a self-willed or a self-driven thing. It is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai day in and day out that keeps brothers praising his name, keeps brothers in fear, not to fall back into the world or be like these other motherfuckers out here. All right? Carefree, living after the way of the world, wanting to only be in the world.
This is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 17, verse 32. And it says, and David said to Saul, let no man's heart fail because of him. Thy servant will go and fight with this Philistine. This Philistine in question is talking about Goliath. Okay? David told Saul not to be afraid of him. Going down, and if you read more to the story, Saul said, this is a man of war. You're just a young man. And, if you think about it through the Spirit, these other nations, they're that man of war. They're that Goliath. This whole system is that Goliath. But, the elect, we're the young David.
No, Esau's still Goliath.
Yeah, Esau's still Goliath.
Esau is still that Goliath. We're in his system. But it's Esau who's that mighty warrior. It's Esau who's risen up. It's Esau who's at the top. It's Esau who's oppressing you. It's Esau who made the pacts to hold you down. Yeah. It's Esau who's done all this stuff. It's Esau who has you broken, defiled, and wretched. It's Esau who made your sisters, your mothers, and your daughters like this. It's Esau who has your sons like... It's Esau who has it, okay? He's the one that has the power. He's the one that gives license for Israel to sin as if it means anything. It's him that allows these other nations to make merchandise off of you. Sending you across these lands. Painting you as this. Even though that they already know in these other lands who you are. It's a part of their pact. Don't let them get up. Don't let them know who they are. Shit, we were slacking. They found out. Hey, the Willie Lynch manual tells you only through divine intervention may they escape. And that's what it took. It took the Holy Spirit, that divine intervention, that we escape this rat race, this hellhole, this cell, the cell of the mind, the chains of the spirit. These motherfuckers have broken the nation of Israel. All by the decree of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai for our disobedience. But they took it too fucking far.
1 Samuel chapter 17 down to verse 36. And it says, thy servant slew both the lion and the bear, and this uncircumcised Philistine shall be as one of them, seeing he hath defied the armies of the living power. Verse 37, David said, moreover, Yahweh hath delivered me out of the paw of the lion, out of the paw of the bear. He will deliver me out of the hand of this Philistine. And Saul said unto David, go, and Yahweh be with thee.
Right, we know we have the victory in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. It's already written. Yes, we have to go through these other adversities, these other trials, ultimately get to the chief, right? To get to Goliath, to get to Esau, Edom. All right? We have to go through these hurdles and everything and be in these captivities and all this so that devil could be revealed. So the son of perdition, hey, could show his face and his pride could lift up and say, yeah, it was me. What the hell you gonna do about it? And for us to fall back and say, not a damn thing. But Yahweh Shem Yahushai, our big brother Yahushai is coming. He want to talk to you. He want to talk to you. He got something to tell you. All right? He got something to tell all your friends. All right? Everybody you were confederate with.
Psalms 83.
All right? But because prophecy dictates that we speak the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, your destruction draweth nigh. You, Esau, Edom, these mountains will be brought low. These hills will be brought low. Your governments, your order, your rule, it will not exist. Your pacts, your treaties, they will do nothing against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Your confederacy is falling. And every which way, shape, or form, each and every day, there's already some other shit that you got to deal with from another so-called ally. All you showing your ass, all right? You showing your complete ass. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is the one, hey, who stripped you bare.
So yeah, the Lord's exposing, you know.
Brought out mentioned Psalms.
Yeah, speak up.
His brother he spoke on Psalms 83. He also bring it out.
Yeah, just you can bring the point out on it.
He's going into the nations, man. It's going into captivity. He's going into the nations, going into captivity. This is Psalms 83, verse 2 on down. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. So yeah, so in the times Esau and the rest of those heathen nations, man, that oppressed us for captivities on end, man. Their time is coming. Yeah, the devil may come down with great wrath because he knows you have a short time. But what's going to happen? It says it says, verse 3, it says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Those hidden ones are the Israelites, man. You know, whose people are they talking about? The Israelites. You know, that's what these other nations did. You know, and the Lord is going to judge them for that. Did you have more on the point was there?
Yeah.
No. I'll bring this out real quick. This is Nahum 1 and 2. It says, Yahweh, the Most High is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. Yahweh revengeth and is furious. Yahweh will take vengeance on his adversaries and reserveth wrath for his enemies. Yahweh is slow to anger and great in power, and he will not at all quit the wicked. Yahweh hath his way in the whirlwind, and in the storm, and in the clouds are the dust of his feet. All right, so you reap what you sow, and the Most High is coming, you know, for judgment. Even though it may take its time, hey, we creeping up on that day. All right, and that's just it. Sometimes it seems like, you know, Esau ain't never gonna get his punishment, but at the end of the day, it's written. You know, hey, the wicked was created for that day of evil.
Yep.
You got it.
All right. Can you hold Revelation 13? So we'll go to 2 and going to read down through 11.
Joel 2 and verse 1 says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound the alarm in the mighty holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahweh Shem Yahushai cometh, for it is near at hand.
Right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai said, hey, his day is near at hand. Here it is. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is starting to make his word even more prevalent and pushed to the forefront. Now people are, the Bible is yet another bestseller. All right? More people are looking into so-called spirituality. All right? Everybody's seeing something, have a sense of something and don't know what's going on. But by goodness gracious, they are searching. They want to know. They know something is going on. What the hell do we do? How can we get around this? We have guys out here who are on the streets and on the corners talking about destruction is coming, that I'm not a part. Salvation is not for me, but he can be saved, she can be saved. What is a spectacle? Everybody wants to know what's going on with the truth. Everybody's seeking the truth. But only a few will find it.
Well, the rest of you, while we do tell you the truth, you either mock and scoff, or you just don't believe, or you just can never get it.
You gotta speak up.
Like I said, some of you will hear the truth, but yet some of you will mock and scoff. You know, we tell you that you come to inquire about what this is all about, but when we tell you, you think we're just blowing smoke out our ass, or we don't know what we're talking about. Yet you're searching. We're giving it to you right here and now.
Right. Yahweh Shem Yahushai says, choose you this day who you may serve. All right? You're making a choice. If you're searching, search completely. Get into it. All right? Get into your search. Don't look surface. You're like a little fucking kid. Oh, I didn't see the silverware. The silverware is there in the drawer on the left. All right? You told your child it's on the left, right there. And he's like, I didn't see it. That's how you people are. You're like little fucking kids who don't look at anything. And you expect this shit just to be given to you. And I'm not talking about the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is shit. All right? You expect everything to come so easily to you. And you're like, it seems good. It seems like it could be right. And you're like, I ain't got time for that shit. I got something else to do. I got a video game to play. I got a self-help book to read instead. If you truly want to help yourself, hey, read the living book of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The heritage book for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. Because this isn't a color-based thing. It doesn't matter about your complexion. It matters about your bloodline.
Right? Verse 2. In a day of darkness and of gloominess, in a day of clouds and thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, the great people and the strong, there has not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations.
Well, here it is. That goes ahead and kills the whole prosperity doctrine. That goes ahead and kills that, hey, the rapture is coming, and he's coming, Yahushai or Jeebus, Salakia, Jeebus Christ, all right, is coming back to save everybody, and it's going to be flowers, sunshines, cakes, and rainbows. All right? That everybody gets an exemption pass. This is not a little league team of America. Everybody gets a reward because you don't want your feelings hurt. A participation trophy. All right? Because if you didn't do the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you're really not participating. If you're not of the nation of Israel, you cannot be a participant.
For the fire devoureth before them, and behold, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as a garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness, yea, and nothing shall escape them.
Right. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to release those ICBMs. All right? His armory is going to, decimate here the land, shore mass of America. All right? AKA Rome 2.0, AKA Sodom and Gomorrah, AKA Egypt. This place will be decimated by thermonuclear fire. What's that new movie?
House of Destruction. Or
Yeah,
something
House
of something. Huh?
It's another one you talk about with this is hippie shit.
Yeah.
I think it's something like that with bonkers too. That new.
And it's called House of something.
Right.
It starts with a D. I don't know if it's Destruction or Destiny. It's something like that. I can't remember the exact name.
Right? It is ultimately talking about, how this place isn't sufficient enough to defend themselves. All right, and ultimately, will fall to their pride.
Right.
And Darash, if you could look the name up of that,
I have it on the phone, but I'll get something.
look up the name of that new movie.
It's on Netflix.
And they're all in a war room, and it's speaking, it's like it's a whole setting, and they're speaking on these times. So that's all Netflix does. Man. They push a lot of prophetic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's everything.
Yeah, well, one of the, I seen one time, it was like the owner or co-founder, owner of Netflix, his family go back to like the creator of propaganda. So
It's called House of Dynamite.
House of Dynamite. Something, I knew it was House of something.
All right.
Yeah, so this place is,
You want me to read the overview?
nah, you ain't got
Okay. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check that out myself.
2 and 4, the appearance of them is as an appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the top of the mountain shall they leap. Like the noise of the flame of the fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle affray. Array.
Right, and that's Yahweh Shem Yahushua taking down these governments, these hills, all right, these mountains, all right, those who are on high, all these summit meetings and so on and so forth, all right, all these people, that confederacy in Psalms 83, all right, that confederacy being taken down, that horse, that power being shown, as I didn't see it, but the brothers were telling me about Putin's new missile.
Yeah, he got
Right?
a new one.
Damn, his old missiles. Satan 1, Satan 2.
You make that look like a shit show.
All right, China and their technology.
61.
All right, all this is being shown unto you,
And there was
and this is all Yahweh Shem Yahushua's armory.
Slovakia, but back then, China has a new missile that has a cloak around it, so America's radars can't detect it.
Yeah, it's a 61.
Yep. Yeah, so Yahweh Shem Yahushua is using these other nations as that armory because they got it now.
Right.
So America is not really that big bad bully on the block anymore.
They're still the bully. It's just that there's other bullies on the block fighting for the position.
Yep.
Right? There's always a time where somebody comes and try to test somebody else.
Yeah.
Say, oh no, bro.
Well, it's like what wolves.
This is my block now.
And wolves that want to be alpha.
Yeah.
These other wolves want to be alpha now.
No different from another line trying to come in. All right, and take the pride.
Verse 6, it says, before their face the people shall be much pain, and faces shall gather darkness.
Right, when you understand what's going on, there's much pain. You're gonna be scared. That's why Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. Right? you're not gonna have fear like other men. I'm not saying you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, everything's cool, let me sit back. But in a way, you're gonna be like, hey,
Shit.
the water Yahweh Shem Yahushai, ooh, shit,
Yeah.
Lord willing, I'm chosen.
God.
Adawana Rataza. How much more in that day and time? Hey,
Final destination.
praying to Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Yeah.
As you supposed to be praying now. As you supposed to be studying now. As you supposed to be committing your body unto sacrifice now. As you men of Israel, you are called and ordained to be a prophet, to be out on the highways and byways. Stop waiting. There's no better time but the time right now. All right? If you're a help unto the prophets, then do your help. If you're a woman, who has a husband who's a prophet, or just a woman, hey, who's following the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, stay in your order. And may Yahweh Shem Yahushai provide a man unto you. All right?
Verse 7, it says, they shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. They shall march everyone on his way, and they shall not break their ranks.
Right.
Yeah, those sonic booms, you know? Whatever missile you want to name it, whatever they're called. They're not going to break. There's no interceptors that's going to be able to knock them off their rank. Whatever their target is, they're going to hit. And that's a guarantee.
Besides all the technology, those missiles gonna have the spirit of the Lord with them, you know. So it ain't gonna matter.
He controls everything.
Right.
He controls everything, man.
Hey, you're gonna try whatever you're gonna try, and it ain't gonna make a difference.
Well, they made a movie called Interceptor. And yeah, you see, it was whack as fuck. But
The woman,
played on
she
Fast
saved the
and
whole
Furious.
world.
Yeah, for them intercepting all the missiles that were coming. But that's what, you know, Nero the Hero was talking about, that Golden Dome. It's too late for that shit.
Hey.
And that wouldn't even work, even if you had it.
Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai already showed them when in that during the Cuban Missile Crisis. All right. Hey, when the nuke tried to go, either it was a Cuban Missile Crisis or another incident. I remember it by the Cuban Missile Crisis. But hey, where you see the video of the UFO or UAP, hey, hitting the sides of the missile, all right, and then the missile blowing up, all right. You have the stories and the documentation released about the launch codes, hey, being turned on, silos opening, and then getting shut down.
They're freaking out.
How are you going to control anything that's already being controlled and is already showing you? There is no fail-safe. You have no fail-safe. Everything in the arsenal essentially is a broken arrow. All right?
Good movie, by the way.
It's a great movie. Great movie.
What movie?
Broken Arrow?
Broken
Oh
Arrow.
man, you gotta watch it. I have it in the queue. It's a classic, right?
You got it?
Yeah, I got a Broken Arrow.
I had
It's with
to,
Russell.
I had to pray real quick.
I know, I got
Russell.
it. I got it. I was just, yeah.
Who you don't like? Ben Affleck.
I don't got a problem with
Or it's Matt Damon.
Yeah, I told you my name.
Go ahead.
This is Habakkuk chapter 3 verse 2. It says, O Yahweh, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. O Yahweh, revive thy work in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years make known, in wrath remember mercy.
Right. Hey, we're asking Yahweh Shem Yahushai to remember his mercy on us. Lord willing, we be of that number. All right, this is why, hey, we're out crying and prophesying and praying and fasting unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai, asking for repentance, asking for forgiveness. Hey, I'm not shit. I fucked up. Yahweh Shem Yahushai didn't do this. I did this. All right, self-accountability. I chose to go off. All right. Yes, we were subject unto sin, but shit, we lived after the way our own care, man. And you know that because why? What does Jake love to say, man? I'm self-made, self-paid. I did it all by myself.
Got it out the mud.
Got it out the mud. It's all good when you're talking about your prosperity and you trying to prosper in this world, but it won't be good in that day. You're gonna be like, I didn't know. How could I? Oh, but you were self-made. You were self-taught. You got it out the mud yourself. So be destroyed by yourself. Because essentially what you're doing, you're destroying yourself.
Back on Joel 2:8, it says, neither shall one thrust another, they shall walk every one in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
Yep. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua, not only is it going to hit his mark, there's nothing that's going to be missed by it. All right?
They
Yeah,
shall,
go ahead.
Go.
We're going to have to move in a second.
they shall run to and fro in the city, they shall run upon the wall, they shall climb up upon the horses, so like the houses, they shall enter in at the windows like a
I
thief.
got this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Go ahead, read.
keep reading.
Keep reading.
John. Joel 2:10, it says, the earth shall quake before them, and the heavens shall tremble, the sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw from shining, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great, for he is strong that executeth his word, for the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is great and very terrible, and who can abide in it?
Right, who can abide in it? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to make it known. He is going to show his wrath, his mercy, his grace, his anger, his fury, his indignation, all at once. Deliverance, destruction.
Yep.
All right? He is going to give it all. He is going to cry as that roaring lion, and then he is going to weep and rejoice at that is kept. That's why he's going to throw a feast. Lord willing, we're of that number in that feast. All right? You should be fighting to be there. This is a one-time event. Lord willing, we be of that number. All right, MOTB, go ahead and get to 15. Get to 15. We'll read that and we'll close out because they got to do this.
Okay. Revelation chapter 13, verse 15. And it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be deleted.
Go ahead, break down Slack it.
So, again, you know, like I've been saying, this man has everything set in place right now to do what he needs to do, and it's already starting in the UK, and you already have people over there that are already rising up and protesting against this this RFID micro MC hip, because you know it's going to get to a point where without that you won't be able to do anything in this society unless you take it. So he's making you choose, and if you do not worship, and if you do not take it, he's either going to ostracize you from society, or he's just going to ultimately just get rid of you right then and there.
Right.
And he's speaking through, you know, signs of the news and all his updates.
Yep.
You know, and all the you know, pieces of the puzzle that are being brought in. CBDC, the BC, you know, the UBI, Universal Basic Income. You know, the economy collapsing. These are all the ways that the path to the MOTB.
Right.
You know.
By the foundation of the CBDC.
Hey, this is that gradualism. All right.
Yeah, it's all building up. You know, everything's building up to this device being, you know, implemented in society. You got it.
Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right. That's your Walmart. That's your Neuralink. That's your web. All right. It's all these devices used, and then all technology wrapped up in it. Your CBDC, your digital ID,
Yep.
all this put in together. All right. Your false miracles. all right? Being able to buy, sell, okay? Giving you your licensing in every which way, shape, and form. Being able to open and close cabinets and doors and aisles to the grocery store.
It's that false illusion of spiritual power on the left-hand side, and you basically wanting going to, Esau, Edom, of all things, that you can depend on him for everything you need. He'll take care of you.
Right. He wants you to continue to depend on him. Right? That's why he cut you off. That's why November 1st, all right, they're cutting you off.
Yeah.
Hey, cutting you off to get you ready and prepared to yet call on him. All right? Hey, what did JFK say? All right? Ask not what you can do, what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country at the very bare minimum. Not to say that you gotta love and worship this place, all right? But there's a sense of pride in the work that you do. You should take pride in the work that you do. Hey, that Yahweh Shem Yahushai allowed you to do work, all right? And this work first and foremost, all right? You got it.
Verse 17, and it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Right. So, hey, if you do not take this in this MOTB, all right, and be a part of this man system, you won't have any benefits of the system. But Yahweh Shem Yahushai demands, all right, that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back, leave it alone. It is not for you. Be thou faithful until death. All right? No matter what the consequence, no matter what the cost that Esau Edom is going to try to provide unto you. No matter the benefit that he's going to try to provide unto you.
Right.
All right? You are yet supposed to deny. All right?
Yep.
But that's it. We got to go ahead and get out of here because they're doing this this work over here. We're going to go ahead and face the east. And we're going to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening, learning, to the Bayash Debadah, the house of David. Till next time, Shalom.
Wa Shalom.